Hey, this is Judgment Waits, and I am starting a new series where I introduce to you other gaming commentators, other YouTube channels. These are channels that I actually go to and watch their stuff pretty regularly. So this is the Gaming Preacher, and he's playing Call of Duty Black Ops. This is a hardcore team deathmatch on the map Kowloon. Now, if you were to go to the Gaming Preacher's channel, which I'm going to put a link in the description and everything like that, you're going to find a lot of Call of Duty videos. I remember the first video I watched of the Gaming Preacher. He's playing Modern Warfare 3. It's a hardcore team deathmatch on the map Interchange, which is the one with the freeways and everything. It's a map where people tend to like to snipe and camp, especially in hardcore. Well, he ran that map with the model shotgun, and I remember seeing the title and the description and everything like that, and I'm like, there's no way this guy is going to be successful running a shotgun in hardcore on that map. There are just too many long lines of sight and everything like that. You've got to get so close, to people with that shotgun. It just makes it extremely difficult on a map like that. There's no way that I'd run a shotgun on a map like that, but he did it, and he did it well. He gave a lot of great tips on how to run the shotgun, especially in hardcore. I like that he used the model shotguns. I like using the spaz. If you've watched my videos and everything like that, basically the spaz and model shotguns are pretty similar. They're like a pump action shotgun where if you miss with the first shot, you're basically dead, especially, because it's hardcore. So for me, that makes it really challenging and fun to do and everything like that. So if you go to his channel, you're going to get a lot of good tips, on Call of Duty, especially if you're a hardcore player. But his advice, is both for hardcore and core. You can apply it, in both ways. Also, too, he doesn't just talk about Call of Duty. You're going to get a lot of stuff on life in general. You're going to get some good advice on that, and he's pretty open about things, and that's what I really like about this guy. I've gotten to hear his testimony. He's one of the people that grew up never hearing anything about God, so you can hear how he came to know Christ. I don't know how he missed that guy with that RPG, but you can, hear things like that. He's like I said, he's just very open. Like right now, he is a pastor, part-time, and he's also an archaeologist, but he's getting ready to lose his job. He's being let go, downsized from that, and he just, has shared what he's going through and everything like that, so you might find yourself in a similar position to him, going through something similar. He's talking about how he's dealing with that and everything like that, so I think you're just going to really appreciate. He's just very genuine. I guess that would be a really good word to describe him. He's also a much better commentator than I am. Sometimes you find people that have really good, really interesting videos, but their commentary really stinks or it's really annoying and everything like that. That's not the case with this guy. He's got really good videos and really good commentary, and he's very, I don't want to say professional, but he's just polished. I guess that would be the word to describe it. So you're not gonna get annoyed by anything he says. You're not gonna have to deal with any crap, dropping the F-bomb every 3 seconds or anything like that. And I guess I should probably start actually talking about what's going on in this video. The Gaming Preacher gets a nice streak in here, and I think he's actually on that streak that I'm talking about. But he's running the Comparis with grip, and he's got an RPG as a secondary. I mean, what's not to like? I love people that run the RPG. I used to do that as well. I like the Law as a secondary because you can shoot down spy planes, and I tend to not run Ghost, a lot of times when I'm playing, so that Law really comes in handy. But you also can rocket people in places, and you have a little bit better accuracy. But I definitely like the RPGs. You get 2 shots with that. As far as what else he's got, you saw him play some Claymores. He's running Semtex and Smoke. I miss being able to have Claymores and a grenade. Like in Modern Warfare 3, you have to pick one or the other, but in Black Ops, you can pick both. So I miss that, I also miss the interactiveness of some of the Black Ops maps. You heard me chuckle there just a second ago because I saw somebody going down that zip line. There were the elevators that you could go up and everything like that. In Modern Warfare 3, you don't have anything like that. So really looking forward to Black Ops 2 because I think they're going to have some of that come back. I'm sure they're going to have some interactivity and things of that nature. Now, as far as perks, he is running Ghost, Sleight of Hand and Hacker, all of those are the pro versions. You know, I liked in Black Ops how you had to earn those, and it wasn't just a matter of getting a kill while having those equipped like it is in Modern Warfare 3. There were some different challenges, some different things that you had to do with those things in order to unlock the pro version. As far as Killstreaks, he's running the UAV, the SR-71, which was the Blackbird that made everybody show up regardless if they're using Assassin or Ghost, I guess it was called, in this one or not. And then he has dogs equipped. I am so looking forward to getting dogs back in Black Ops 2. And there's the SR-71 that's going to make everybody show up. Now, as far as Killstreaks, you know, in Black Ops, I liked how they did it where your kill streaks would not earn the next kill streak. Like in Modern Warfare 3, say you have Predator missile and the attack helicopter equipped. If you get a Predator missile and you get 2 kills out of it when you call that in, it unlocks the, you know, attack helicopter. In Black Ops, that wasn't the case though. You know, none of the kill streaks earned another kill streak. And look at that guy sitting in a corner. There he gets his dogs and calls them in. But, you know, I liked how you actually had to earn all your kill streaks with, say, a gun or an equipment kill and everything like that. So I'm not sure how that's going to work for Black Ops 2. The kill streaks are actually going to score streaks in Black Ops 2. So, you know, if you kill somebody, you get points towards that score streak. If you cap a flag or something like that, you get even more points. So I like how they're really rewarding the objective player. There's nothing that drives me nuts. You know, I was just playing Domination the other day, and there's this guy just sitting in the middle of the map, not near a flag, just sitting in a corner waiting to kill people. He was actually, you know, not helping the team at all. You know, if you're going to camp, at least camp a flag or camp something like that. But with Black Ops 2, it really seems like they're going to reward the people that actually play the objectives. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just not sure if, say, you call in an attack helicopter and it kills somebody, if those points are going to go towards your score streak or not. So that would be interesting to see how that, you know, comes about. But enough about Black Ops 2. If you're liking this gameplay, I want to really encourage you to check out his channel. I really think you're going to like it. You know, besides Call of Duty videos, he also does other stuff. I've seen him do like a game walkthrough on The Walking Dead. He also does product reviews. I've seen him review the Elgato HD game capture. He also had some PC software that he was using to record some things, and he showed what software he was using and showed you how to use it and all about it. So, you know, if you're interested in seeing, you know, gadget reviews, he also does this series called G Squared, where he reviews gadgets and gizmos that are out there and everything like that. So you're going to see a lot of variety, a lot of different things. I think he said in his last video that he's going to be playing some Medal of Honor, and then of course he's going to be getting Black Ops 2. So if those games interest you, you know, definitely check him out. And I'd like to really encourage you to go check out his last video. He kind of did a review of Modern Warfare 3, and I loved all the points that he had in it. You know, there were some good things about Modern Warfare 3. There were also some bad things about it, you know, and everything like that. So if you're interested in hearing that, you know, make sure you check out his channel for that. But this video is winding down. I hope you like this series. You know, I want to expose you to some other Call of Duty players like that Babs guy that I just showed you on the other video, and some other channels and some people that I like to watch and everything like that. So let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of the Gaming Preacher, and if you know him or not, make sure you post something on his channel. If you go over there and check him out, you know, let him know that you saw his video here. But I really think you're going to like this guy, so make sure you check out that channel. But there it is, 7,200 to 5,400. I think he ended up 26 and 6. As always though, take care and God bless.